And welcome back for the next episode. Iron Curtain grades our shit. Today we're out here with the Chopper 2.0. You may remember the Chopper as that Your Shit video we did recently out in the wasteland. That thing hit the dirt.
Get to the chopper.
Boy, are we drawing a lot of attention standing around here. Good lord.
They're interested in the Grindr.
Everyone wants to come check out Nev's Grindr, which we recommend everyone do. I mean, what's not to like about Nev's Grindr? Good. Oh, so, okay, the first one here is a big burly biker. I don't know. Are you into the bear type, Nev?
I am the bear type.
I mean, can you get some hot bear on bear action? I don't know what the rules are. So, Chopper 2.0. The idea there was to basically funnel them into a box and cut the shit out of them. In that case, it didn't really work. That thing fell apart. There were a lot of structural flaws. It had a really flimsy floor. Everything was one thick. It just kind of disintegrated. It didn't take too long for that thing to just fall over straight away. Nev has constructed what he is billing as the bigger, tougher, hardier, barrier version. I'm not really sure. I have trouble.
The Iron Curtain version.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
It's got the word "YIF" emblazoned on the side. I'm kind of uncomfortable with the branding conflict here. Honestly, big guy, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it says YIF on one side and ICG on the other.
Just like everything else we've ever done. God. All right. So what's the idea here? What's gonna happen?
So it has a lot of the design features of the original. So it's got this center awfulness. It's got the blade traps and the electric fencing. However, unlike that version, where God knows why he did it that way, this has two different levels of electric fencing. One for the big trundling fuckers, and the other for dogs and spiders.
So what you're saying is we're just going to be null referenced errored into a fucking hole in the ground for this build. Okay, that'll be fun. We're going to get hit with a mountain of the null reference errors, but, you know, there's enough blade traps in here that should present quite the challenge. And unlike the last time, we've got nothing for them to sort of squirrel under and attack us from the sides. The side paths are there, obviously, for the construction, but they're not really accessible to the Zeds unless they do quite a bit of work. So that'll be nice. What's the overall generator load on this place look like?
There are two generators, both full.
Okay.
But unlike the original, all of the relays are housed in these beautiful little pillboxes.
Yeah, so there's actual protection on sensitive and necessary electrical components. What a brilliant idea that we've never discussed in every video we've ever made. Nev's Grindr has a wide open to the public back door. So if you're on Grindr and you're looking for a little backdoor action, hit up Nev.
You have to be skilled to get to this back door. Thank you very much.
Supplies needed. This is a little large, not gonna lie. It's not 8 inches uncut, but it's, you know, it's a good 7 when it's warm outside. What are you thinking for the grade there? Honestly, I'm feeling
B-.
I'm feeling a C solid. You got a lot of dense concrete in here. I'm assuming your foundation is solid.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
there is a small void space.
That's a C. Yeah, this is actually a lot of concrete if you start looking at the actual dimensions here and that kind of foundation. I think this is about average. Build difficulty. How long did this take you to get together?
A couple hours. I will say this, it's average for one of our builds.
Well, yeah, but that's built done the correct way. You can build chintzy stuff that falls over that night, but, you know, if you want to build it's going to last, it's like we always say, you get what you pay for. That sounds pretty par for the course then. Another C for build difficulty. Nothing too crazy here. Your wiring is a straightforward chain. There's nothing insanely complicated going on there. You got a couple of relays, you know, might take it down from an A little bit on the wiring. And then obviously dropping this much concrete and this many blade traps and everything is just time spent. So yeah, I think this is kind of average in terms of putting shit together. I don't see anything here that would, you know, make anybody's eyes cross, but maybe this isn't the first thing you ever build. All right, we got everybody here. Horde Night's coming up. Let's see how she does. So on further review, we have decided to make a slight change to the front steps here. We got rid of that little wall in the beginning and actually filled these gaps in the stairs so there's no chance of anything falling into the foundation. Just FYI, slight build modification before we begin the Horde Night. Let's go!
Nev prefers entry from the back anyway.
Those are when you just try, you know, just try ramming it in there, you know. As many tries as it takes.
But I poop from there. No, today you don't.
Oh, God. Things I don't want to remember.
Whoa! I was.
You know where that's from.
Joke. Like, I didn't realize we were talking about personal experiences here. Holy shit.
Remember,
I'm going to lock all the doors.
Remember, the back door doesn't work for normal backdoor stuff.
Can you not stand behind me, bright pink gay Santa Claus? I'm
All the doors are now locked.
don't need
you
a-
cannot get out of Nev.
Are we?
You cannot get out of the black.
Fucking hell. He legit
God
trapped
damn
us
it.
in here. Yeah, I'm potentially feeling the sniper rifle a little more than I expected to here with this kind of range.
And the night begins with the errors.
Already, huh?
I'm not getting the errors, but I'm lagging.
The other grinder started off strong too, so we really got to see if it's got the endurance to go the full evening.
How long will it take you to come up with that?
The full evening?
We've already established that Akiva grinds quickly, but it doesn't last very long.
Oh, it's important. Made it into the holiday special.
Only on Iron Curtain is the holiday special going to include references to rubbing your dick on things.
What the hell is the new error? Particle system is trying to spawn on a mesh with 0 surface area.
What I'm hearing is Duel's having a lot of fun back there.
Yeah, see, the ICG Christmas special is not "Baby, it's cold outside." It's "Baby, there's Duel outside."
Call the cops. He's not wearing pants.
My screen looks like the Matrix.
That boy that what been whacking it in my tool shed.
Are you the boss what's been whacking it in my tool shed?
Whacking? Your impression is much better than mine.
I was about to say.
I'm not even close. You're a legit contender there. I'm impressed and disturbed.
I'm not even making it down to the fisters.
No, we let the
This demo has a chance.
blade traps do the work on the demos, and we're in no danger at all.
What you're saying is Nev's grinder is a safe space where everything is welcome.
Everything is definitely welcome. I don't know how safe it is. Chris Hansen shows up. Why don't you have a seat over there?
If that young man gives me hope, and other feelings that I find strange and slightly confusing.
Notice I'm standing far away from you fuckers over in that corner.
Well, yes.
You're fine. I'm less. Get your yiff ass out of here.
I mean, this is gross. I just pulled out a sniper rifle with a ×2 on it, and I'm just cleaning heads. Nev's grinder has been giving me head all night long so far.
Is that something you really want to admit?
Hey, it's 2020. I'm not here to king shame.
Yes, you are.
You should.
Don't even
Not
lie.
if it's me.
When it's your kink, we're shaming.
Is that the new ICG slogan?
It's your kink. We're shame.
Post your kinks in the comment section down below.
Oh God. You did not just ask the
Yes, please do.
YouTube comment section to post its kinks. Oh, we're in trouble.
Hey, you want some extra comments on this video?
We're in so much trouble.
How about this? Y'all post your kinks on the comment section, and our favorite will go on Nev's OnlyFans.
It made $1 yesterday. The dollar was requesting it be taken down, but
Hey, a buck's a
Yeah,
buck. Show some respect. Nev's a
Well,
working girl.
it says similar to Nev's motto. His is a butt's a butt, but yeah.
So I almost killed us all.
Oh.
There was a demo in a pile that I didn't see past everything, and I shot it about an inch to the left of its plate.
You should not do that. I'm gonna have to set up some sort of like Iron Curtain bonus system. Everybody gets a sticker if they go the evening without popping a demo. The big gold "Your did it" star.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I made it longer and put more blade traps in it, it would be, that much more effective.
At some point though,
You're
it's
saying if it was longer, it'd be more satisfying?
yeah. At some point,
Yes.
it's too long and it's gonna start intimidating people.
I got a duel.
I was
Thank
right
you.
there.
I didn't know if you were going with it or ignoring him.
That's usually the question when Duel starts talking about length
Yes.
of Earth.
But you know what they haven't managed to destroy? Any of my electrical relays.
Yeah, your base is actually still working. Now the broken traps are legit gone now on the left side, but again, to be expected. I'm not too surprised by that. Blade
No.
traps just don't last a whole horde night anymore, especially the ones that are out front in the center.
They are starting to get closer and closer.
Yeah, because the electrical fencing is dying.
Is it? Oh yeah, I can see.
Yeah, I'm trying to repair some of it, but you can't actually get to it.
Well, it's a little.
It
late
was
midnight.
already a little wide as it was.
Yeah, this is pretty much max length on that, I'm sure.
Yeah,
No.
but you could have standed to have the hallway extend to over one.
Listen, Nev can only accommodate so much length and width. What are you asking for here?
Piper Perry levels of expertise.
Start calling him the Elastic Man at that point.
Elastic would imply that he bounces back.
Cavernous.
Like a hot dog down the
Park
hallway.
service is going to show up
Like
and
a-
charge people $12 to visit.
Like a clown's pocket.
And a hot dog down a hallway. That's a Vienna sausage in an airplane hangar.
We're saying he has a gaping asshole.
There's so much room for
gross. I
activities.
didn't know.
So much room for activities.
Oh, is this based around the Grindr, like the app? Oh,
How to,
I gotta get all the jokes
No,
now.
the hoagie.
how to delist your channel in one easy step.
B Iron Curtain.
Well, yes.
Yeah, how are we not delisted yet?
We were never listed in the first
that,
place.
that explains our sub count. Womp, womp.
You know, guys, if you get enough people here following us, you'll get more of this content full time.
Right? You like our shit? Tell your friends.
didn't.
You know, I know we don't beg for subs, but fuck's sake.
Is it begging if we offer blowjobs, or if we have Nev offer blowjobs?
I'm not that good at them.
Eh,
We'd probably
It's a
lose
sub.
more than we
Oh.
gain.
Duels all teeth.
On that other side, we lost a switch that was connected to the.
Ricochet spit or something? I don't know. That's weird. I figured your switches were all well covered there, but okay.
Yeah, it's in the concrete hallway. There's just like a pile of scrap metal now.
Weird. Something, a cop explosion or something traveled through it? I know the boomer explosions
I don't know,
will go
but that-
through blocks. If they don't destroy it, they'll still transfer through it. Because I've seen that happen with shit behind steel doors. So a cop explosion might have a radius that extends through blocks too, which is fucking annoying.
Decent pile coming in. They're coming in from behind us.
Well,
Yeah.
Nev is the one advertising backdoor action. I think we got an early horde night here.
So is that a
Sure, looks like
premature?
Yeah, say what you want about Nev's Grinder, it does have a tendency to end a little quickly. You know, you take what you can get. Damage, so the front obviously got a little beat up here. The traps, as to be expected, got, kicked out by and large. When you're feeding that much volume through these blade traps, that's pretty much guaranteed to happen. The wires are still here, those will be an easy repair. You might take a little bit of a hit on the repair work because you have to replace and rewire all these traps, but that's not catastrophic because your wiring is pretty straightforward. The stairs are in good shape, the floors are in good shape, the ceiling is in surprisingly good shape. I figured there'd be more bird spit damage up here, but there really isn't. The back door did not take any kind of pounding. The blade traps along the sides are a little messed up, but that's where they would kind of, they run up and hit that wall and then they just sort of drag past everything. That's to be expected. But the blade traps did their job of protecting the concrete, and that's cheaper to replace than that concrete, so good news there. Yeah, this held up remarkably well. I think this did a pretty good job for the evening. For durability,
Wow.
looking at the amount of damage it took here, the pieces that broke off were the expendable ones, the stuff that you either know is probably not going to last the night, or is designed to, take the brunt of a hit before whatever's behind it, like these blade traps. I think durability, this is a pretty solid A.
Yeah, I can buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you build things to be sturdy, they last all night.
Nev builds them hard and long.
Amazing.
Are the Zeds controlled? Oh god, yes. They all came up the front door. The ones that splashed up against the back, then they dragged along the sides, they came to the steps, and they ran down the corridors here. I think they did a fantastic job of controlling the Zeds. This kind of did what we wanted the chopper to do, and the Zeds all came straight to us at the sort of the raptor cage bars here and fed down the traps and all the electric fencing, and they got screwed up. I was getting easy headshots all night long. So Zed control, I think this is actually an A+ on Zed control. I haven't had that easy of a time lining up that many headshots in a very long time, and that did remarkable things for, I think, the overall ammo consumption for the evening as a result. Player danger, that's another A+. That's one of the safer builds we've had in a while. There was no danger. I don't think I even took a single spit hit all night long.
We were in incredible danger when Nev locked all of the doors.
That's the scary
really
part.
dangerous.
Other than that,
fail,
that's a good A on danger. We were in great shape. Gas, we used 295 total, which is pretty cheap. I'm not too worried about a 295 gas evening. That's low demand. And there's no dart traps or anything going in here, so resources I think is a solid A. Well, I take that back. Resources I think I'm going to knock down to a B because you are going to have to rebuild and replace all of those blade traps if you wanted to run a second evening. Ammunition, I burned 1,196 rounds. Duel,
1424.
Davian,
752.
Nev,
1,214.
and X.
2146.
Every goddamn time. That gives us a grand total of 4,586 rounds, which by our grading scale is under 5K, so that's an A. Cheese, I don't see anything cheesy here. It's electric fencing and blade traps. This isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Baked potato?
Baked potato.
Potato.
Chance to patch? None. Unless they removed electric fencing or blade traps, I don't see anything changing here anytime soon. Scorecard recap. Supplies needed was a C. Build difficulty was a C. So it's going to take you a little bit more to build this than some other things. And it takes a minute to string this together. You know, this is just... It's large-ish. There's some concrete going in here. You know, just laying this many blocks takes a minute. There's some design work. There's some wiring. You know, not the easiest thing ever to build. But now on the flip side, durability was an A. Z control was an A+. Danger was an A. Resources was a B because you got to replace some of these traps and everything. Ammo was an A. Cheese was a baked potato. Chance to patch, 0. Final grade, hard A. I think this performed very, very well. I have 0 complaints about anything from this whole night. The repair work that's sitting here is fuck all. And that was the best night of shooting I've had in quite a while. And the resource cost, the ammo cost, the brass cost, everything is rock bottom. This is a fantastic base. Like, this is exactly what a base should do and should be for whoever is in it. We were in 0 danger and we had to use barely any resources to get through a horde night.
I would say one thing about this design, though.
What's that?
If you're in a situation where you don't have, say, the access to as much of resources as you need, you could easily split this design in half and still have a working solution.
Oh, absolutely. You could do this. You could build this in pieces and do, you know, like one hall and then add the second hall in sort of a modular fashion later on. I was actually thinking during the horde night, if you really wanted to go balls out on Nev's Grindr here and have a lot of fun, I think you could build this as sort of like a cross shape or even come at it from another angle, you know, so you reduce the load on your fences and traps. So if you built a longer hallway that had access points from either side or a T-shape that had access points from 4 sides, no one hallway is going to bear the brunt of the entire evening, more than likely. So you probably see your traps and wiring survive the bulk of the evening.
Only thing on it that I would change is the outer walls for the hallway I would turn into half blocks so you could actually get around behind the fence posts and repair them.
That makes sense. I can see that, yeah. All right, so coming up, I've got a build. It's kind of a hybrid, your shit, our shit. So I've got an idea from a video I saw, and I like the idea, but I thought it was a little underwhelming in terms of scale and size. But what I've found for my variation of it, especially for our Horde Nights, is a version that incorporates some of the last legitimate stainless steel that you can find. Fresh meat coming up. We are rolling into Horde Night. We're going to get Ashram in here this weekend, actually, and record the Horde Night. I cannot wait to see what happens to this kid on Horde Night. This is going to... I can't imagine that he's going to get through Horde Night without dying at least 2 or 3 times. I'm going to be amazed
that's my guess.
if he doesn't. He's got that little like tower platform base looking thing. It's just... If you want to see somebody brand new to the game just get run over in traffic, now's your chance, because this week's Fresh Meat is Horde Night, and he is not prepared by any stretch. And that wraps it up for this week. As always, we appreciate you guys watching, and we will catch you next time. Ow. Fist.